Okay. Let's get the stream started. Yeah.
日本ファルコムコーポレーション
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Is Origin. It's an old action RPG. Old but gold, classic. Everyone likes this one. Well, maybe I exaggerate when I say everyone, but hey, it's a hidden gem. The Isu series. And it's been seeing a lot more popularity as of late, I guess. It's been getting a little bit more mainstream from Nihon Falcon's kind of like, promotion and stuff. And like Sora no Kiseki is doing pretty well too and everything. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and play through this game. I have played through it before, but I skimmed the story. I didn't really pay attention to it, mainly because I was just rushing to unlock the EX modes. So I'm going into this semi-blind, I guess. That's what I'm gonna say. Alright. So I've got 3 characters to pick with, and they all have different story modes. They're slightly different, but with Unica, Hugo, and Toll, yeah. And Toll's story mode is the canon one, the one that leads into Isu 1 and 2. But it's best if we play them through in the recommended order, which would be Unica, then Hugo, then Toll. And they all have different playstyles and stuff. And yeah, so basically I've got 3 stories we gotta play through. So we're gonna start with Unica, I guess. We've got all the EX versions unlocked. That gives them a couple more extra abilities that they normally don't have in regular mode. So yeah, let's get this started. All right. We'll stick with normal for this playthrough, yeah. Gonna make things not too tough, so you don't get stuck on things for too long. I might do a nightmare run another time, but that remains to be seen. Anyways, I'm dawdling quite a bit here. Let's just get things on the road. Bonus acquisition? Yeah, sure. We'll speed things up a little bit.
Il avait un grand pays légendaire. Qu'on appelait Is. Sur l'intervention des déesses jumelles et des 600, les grands pays prospéraient. Les déesses avaient un trésor précieux, la perle noire. Elle avait des sortes de pouvoirs mystérieux. Avec la magie, on pouvait faire des miracles. Avec l'éclairia, on pouvait amplifier ses pouvoirs magiques. Grâce à elle, On croyait que les pouvoirs de Is dureraient une éternité. Mais soudain, un désastre frappa Is.
I'm not sure what language this
Beaucoup
is.
de
I think
monstres démoniques
it might be a
sont
made up
apparus
language.
et ont commencé à envahir Is. Les
It does
forces
sound French.
diaboliques ont tout fait de ravager la terre, mais tous les habitants sont sauvés dans le temple de Salomon. On aurait dit la fin du monde. C'est alors la perle noire qui sauva Is de la ruine, car elle souleva les temples dans les airs. Mais, aussitôt après ces soulagements fugitifs, les démons ont construit une autre tour, et une nuée de monstres sont partis en direction du sanctuaire. Is menaçait de tomber. Pire encore, un événement imprévu arriva dans le temple de Salomon. Quelle histoire! Les déesses jumelles, les descendantes de Is, ont toutes disparu. Dans une situation désespérée, les 600 ont pris une résolution. Pour constituer une équipe de recherche, ils ont organisé une sélection parmi des chevaliers et des sorciers. Enfin, les 100, ils envahiront à la terre dévastée.
Well, that was the intro. My whole life, I've never been able to use magic. But I made a promise long ago. I promised I would become a knight. I told myself I would guard those two with my life, just as my dad did. Please, Dad, watch over me. I swear I'll become a holy knight and keep our ladies Rhea and Fina from harm. So that was Unica. There she is. I'll play a character. Spunky little girl. She's a knight. In training. Oof. Where am I? Let's see. Oh, my butt. Okay, focus. I joined up with the search party heading down to the surface, and then what? I remember there was a sudden impact, like we hit something, or something hit us. Wait, is that? The elder brother rolled a tree. That's a tree we'll see in later installments as well. It is. It's really you. Rolled a tree. You survived. You finally awoken. You seem familiar to me. A friend of the goddesses, are you not? I am. The name's Unica. Unica Tova. Yes, I remember now. You are Priest Tova's granddaughter. Well, yes, I am, but I don't really take after him all that much. I can't even use magic. You're the elder roller tree, right? How's your younger brother? Is he alright? Yes, he's fine. In fact, he's been my sole conversation partner all this time. It was starting to get rather boring down here. Ha, I bet. You're always quite the chatterbox. I must admit, when the shrine ascended, I found myself worrying about you two. I'm really glad you're both okay. The goddesses gave us life, and they maintain our lives as well. These noxious fumes do not sever our bonds with them so easily. But you, a Tova. When was it? I beheld a man with one companion in tow, surrounded by a horde of demons. Am I correct in assuming then that he too was of the Tova lineage? Yeah, that was my dad. He stayed behind on the surface and brought us some time to raise Solomon Shrine. And Grandpa says he couldn't have survived down here. I felt his essence disappear into the miasma. Which is not to say I witnessed his death, but I can hardly doubt his fate. So I guess Grandpa was right. Well, then I guess the book is closed on him, so now it's just daughter's time to shine. Oh, do you seek something from this ruined land then? Yes, we've come down to the surface in search of our ladies Rhea and Fina. A few days ago, the two of them vanished from the shrine, and no one's seen or heard from them since. I did catch sight of the goddesses. It was, perhaps, 3 days ago. You saw them? So Father Shion was right. They really did come to the surface. Did you see where they went? You see that tower at the foot of Mount Precious? That horrifying tower built to bridge this ruined land with Solomon Shrine up above. Yep, the very one. The Tower of the Shadow of Death. Though it is weak, I sense the essence of both goddesses in that place. What? They're in the tower? But why didn't you stop them? They sought the tower of their own volition. I saw no reason to intervene. But you know what the tower represents? Wait, they are not alone. I sense others in and around its perimeter. Your companions, I believe. Huh? Which companions? Who's over there? So, you will go to them? I will. I need to meet up with the others right away so that we can bring our stray goddesses back home. You must be careful. Such a dangerous plan. You know, already outside. Rhoda? Speak to me. Say something. Guess the gases are starting to flare up. With no magic of my own to fall back on, I'm afraid I just can't hear your voice anymore, old friend. Lady Rhea, Lady Fina. So yeah, if you couldn't gather from the intro... Wait, hang on, more cinematics. I guess I'll find a better time to talk about the plot, I guess. Alright, so here we are. We're at the tower entrance. This doesn't feel right. Shouldn't there be more demons guarding the entrance? Ah! I suppose we should have expected this, considering where we are. If only we had some of the others with us, we'd be on more even footing. We'll put up a barrier and try to hold it for as long as possible. That should buy us some time to take the demons on that side. Fewer demons means better odds, right? If I must take up arms, then so be it. Ah, aren't you? Apprentice Knight Unikatova, at your service. Much obliged. Do what you can with these beasts, if you please, but take care of the demons in the room periphery. Understood. Dino, Eolia, come. Yes, father. Right away. Alright, we're going into combat. You rotten creatures have turned all our lives upside down and taken my dad away from me. So don't expect me to hold back. Right, basic controls are here, but I'm not gonna dwell on them. I really know how to play the game. So we're going ahead. Let's go. Don't have any of my artifacts yet, so I'm not quite used to this. We've only got 3 of them, 3 enemies here, so there you go. And there's another rock. And they're gonna tell us about boost mode now, but we really know about that. So we're just gonna go ahead and use it. So combat is along this action RPG line, it's pretty simple. Just need to grab all the experience crystals. We're fine. Boost mode just basically gives us extra damage and faster MP regen and all that stuff. Anyways, nicely done. Father Superior, and you two are guess there wasn't much time for introductions now, was there? I'm Dino, an acolyte of Solomon Shrine. And I'm his colleague, Eolia. I'm Yunika Tova. It's nice to meet you both. Tova? Any relation to Commander Saul Tova? Oh, yes. I'm his daughter. You live up to your heritage then. Your fighting style is gallant and graceful. Were I to wield a battle axe of that size, well, suffice it to say I have a hard time keeping my balance, let alone hitting anything. Well, you see, I can't use magic, so my strength is really all I have. Ah, I see. This young lady was kind enough to volunteer her services in search of our runaway deities. So I suggest we put forth our best effort to find them, for their sakes, for ours, and for the commanders as well. Father Superior, thank you so much. But where are the other knights? And the sorceress? Aren't they with you? I'm afraid not. Just as the surface came in sight, our transport spell was disrupted by some outside force, intentionally, as best as I can tell. Was that the impact I felt then? It was. And whatever hit us, it blocked out all ability to control the transport, resulting in a breakdown of the entire enchantment. We were scattered in all directions and hurled down to the surface quite unceremoniously, though it could have been much worse. Were it not for all individual barriers, the fall alone surely would have been fatal. Whatever force knocked us from the sky originated from this tower, so we've come to determine who's responsible, and for what reason. This doesn't explain why you're here though, Unica, and all alone no less. Well, about that. Unica recounted her conversation with the roller tree regarding the whereabouts of the goddesses. Could that be really true? Why would they come to such a dreadful place? I can't even begin to imagine. Father, we must find them at once. Indeed, there is no time to lose. Sadly, even if our powers pooled, our fighting skills are no match for the denizens of this wicked place. We need to reassemble the search party before we can begin in earnest. Of course, you're absolutely right. May I entrust this task to you, Dino? Yes, Father, thank you. Using the roller trees as a base, I'll search the area via transport spell and round out everybody I can find. As for you, young lady... Yes, Father Superior. There is no guarantee that a situation similar to the one we've just experienced won't recur. I'd like for you to remain here with us until the rest of our party arrives, keeping a watchful eye for any more uninvited guests. Oh, okay. Is something wrong? Well, I was kind of hoping you might let me do a little recon. Just in the immediate area, of course, not too far away or anything. I'd like to get in some combat training, so I don't let down my guard if the situation gets critical. I mean, I'm just an apprentice knight, and with no magic ability whatsoever, well, I'm just kind of worried I'll get in the way, you know? Admittedly, your reasoning is sound, but I would be remiss to blindly offer consent knowing the risks. Well, we need to learn more about this tower anyway, don't we? I mean, we barely know anything about it. Come on, please, I'm up to it, I know I am. Very well. I shall personally explain the situation to Sir Galleon upon his arrival. Seriously? Oh, thank you. Thank you so very, very much. There is one condition, however. I must insist that you take this with you. And we receive the crystal. What's this? Come over here, please. I'll show you. It's a statue of a monster. How twisted. Just watch. The crystal's power purified the demon statue. Wow, just like that, it's a goddess statue. But how? The best way to explain it would be to say that it's been returned to its original natural form. When East ascended, several goddess statues were left behind on the surface. It seems the demons must have found one, brought it here, and changed it. Though to what end, I cannot say. Oh, Lady Ree, Lady Fina. I'm sorry I said you were twisted. I didn't recognize you like that. I think it's safe to assume the other goddess statues have been brought up here as well, and have likely met with a similar fate. Thus, the crystal. If you were to scout the tower, you may well encounter the other statues and can purify them just as I did this one. Alright, sounds easy enough. It's kind of like a portable blessing. Ah, but that's not all. It has another function as well. It can magically transport you to any purified goddess statue within the tower in a blink of an eye, and the object itself is enchanted with this ability, so no magic will be required on your part. Sounds like a lifesaver. Thank you again, Father Superior, for your blessing and for this crystal as well. Unica, I'd like you to take this with you too. And we received the Lila shell. A shell. Another magical item. In this case, it serves as a communication device, allowing us to speak with one another across any distance. No matter where you may be, just talk into the shell. Unless I'm somehow indisposed, I'll hear you. If you should find yourself in need of any assistance, please don't hesitate to make use of it. Neat. Thanks a bunch. I'll take good care of it. But before I go, Father Superior, Sister Aeolia? Yes, is there something else you needed? I know I kind of just stubbornly forced my way into the search party, and now I've actually managed to convince you to let me go off on my own. So, I just wanted to say, I won't let you down. I promise. Thanks for being so accommodating. I may not ever be as great a knight as my dad was, but I'll do everything in my power to find our goddesses. You can count on me. I hope you'll be able to count on us too. We're all in this together, you know. We'll be right here if you need us. Do not hesitate to return for any reason. And may the goddesses guide your path. Please don't forget, if the situation becomes dire, use the power of the crystal. Let it bring you back to safety. I will, and may the goddesses guide your path as well. Alright, we got free reign again. So, the short of it is basically, if we open up a menu, this is our teleporter, and the goddess statues are our save points, and we can basically just quick travel to any of the statues at any time. And this is just basically a hint system, because if you're unsure where to go or what to do, you can just call back to home base and they'll tell you stuff. So yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much it. I don't have dash yet, I forgot. We'll get a dash later. So just make a quick save. We'll save the slot one. There we go. So the other things we can do here is basically we can use our SP, of which we have quite a lot right now because we're starting a new game plus. So I'm gonna go ahead and like buy some of the things that will speed up our stuff a little bit. Definitely we just want to increase SP gain directly. If we buff up our SP gain, then you know we get more SP and then we can power up quicker. Now we've got 10,000, we've got 14,000 left. We can get one more. What's the important one? Movement speed might be good, but we don't have enough of that. And normally in a regular playthrough, you probably won't get enough to get that fast anyway. So I'm gonna go for boost recovery. So that should be good. And finally, we'll just strengthen our armor. Might as well. It's cheap, and you know we'll get that more pretty quick. Stationary heal is it's fine. We'll manage. So yeah, to summarize the plot, the titular is the floating city in the sky, and it's floating because there are demons on the surface, and yeah, that's the setting. And we're a party of knights that came down because our goddesses disappeared along with a magical artifact called the Black Pearl, and you know it's all very strange and they didn't tell us anything, so we're coming down here to find out what's going on and what ran wrong and all that stuff. So that's the short of it. Unica's an apprentice knight. She's new and stuff. A newbie. Yeah, she's the newbie of the group. And yeah, first time in combat and all that stuff. So, yep, we're gonna go ahead and head into this tower now. And we're gonna go in for combat. Isu? Yeah, it's pronounced like geese. The pronunciation guide for it, the one that most people use, is like geese, but without the G, so geese. At least that's how everyone else that's how everyone I know pronounces it. So enemies who are going red, they're guarding stuff. In this case, I think it's this chest. So we're gonna have to kill off this guy. And that chest will unlock. Then we can go over there and open it. Salsatan Panacea. So what these items do is they give us extra health, maximum HP. We just raise it up straight away, and that's how we do it. The comparisons are to like Legend of Zelda, I suppose. It's an old. This game is rather old. I only have this axe right now, and I don't have a lot of my movesets, so you're gonna be seeing me doing this. You're gonna be seeing me do this regular attack combo pretty often. So enemies drop items that give us boosts. So you can see right now in the bottom left, I have defense up, and the more hits I get, the higher my XP multiplier will be. Also, I can't wait till I get dash. I forgot how slow this thing goes. So Unica can't use magic, but we will get some magical artifacts later on that have pre-built magic in, so we'll get a few more abilities. And so that, I think that's our first one right there actually. It's the wind fan, or whatever it is. So Is Origin is in fact a prequel. Isu 1 and 2 came out like really long ago, like for like PC 98 I think. This looks like one of the holy artifacts of Is, but why would the demons have it? We've picked up the Cerulean Flabellum. A surge of power bursts out from the artifact. Unico was granted the use of the Whirlwind skill. So yeah, this is showing us what to do and stuff. We've got a wind skill, a fire skill, and a lightning skill, and enemies will have weaknesses and resistances to the different types. Whirlwind is also a mobility skill, so I'll demonstrate in a minute. Whoa, I had no idea there was so much power in this thing. It's not really magic like the sorcerer's cast, but it's sure close enough for me. I'll take whatever I can get. So now we have the wind skill, as you can see in the icon in the bottom left. So I can hold down the button and yeah, that's what it lets us do. So you know Link's Spin Slash? Yeah, basically that. I get these little extra whirlwinds around me because I'm playing Unica EX. Or like New Game Plus Unica, so I get a few extra abilities like that. We can also power up the skills as we progress through the tower. We'll find more artifacts that will let us power up our skills and stuff, and that will eventually give me a charge skill. As of right now, yeah, I don't have the charge skill, so I can hold down the button and wait for it, but it's gonna be the regular one. Alright, gotta activate this thing. It's gonna raise the platforms down there, and then we can cross them. So in general, the wind skill will slow us down in terms of like falling speed. We won't fall as far. That's why I fell off there. Alright, up, 2, 3. Yeah, and that's how you use the whirlwind skill for mobility. Combat system for this game is pretty involved. I can actually do cancels and stuff. So for example, like regular attack cancel into magic, and that keeps the combo going. And then you can just keep chaining hits as well. And if you do it right, on certain enemies you can keep them locked and hit stun. Like so. And I believe certain moves have iframes on certain points, so that's an important thing to do when you're doing bosses. Not as much on normal, obviously, but on hard and stuff, you want to iframe through certain boss attacks and stuff, so gotta keep that in mind. Hey, well, what's happening? Where am I? It looks like a different room entirely. I guess that weird magic circle thing must have teleported me here. It's a pretty sophisticated trap for a bunch of demons. Alright, got a statue here, we got our save point. Just make a quick save. Also gotta when you talk about Is and Nihon Falcom in general, you gotta talk about the music. Music is great. It's a peculiarly shaped depression in the altar. So we need an item to go and slot in, obviously. Which we'll have to get from somewhere else. But yeah, goddess statues heal you back to full and restore your MP. So that's a thing they can do. So yep. It's just your good old action-adventure, RPG-ish kind of thing, you know? Old school dungeoneering. So in between the story bits, it's mostly just this. So if you enjoy stuff like Legend of Zelda, like the old classic type, you know, then I think you'll be right at home in this kind of game. It looks, it's an old game, but it still looks good, I think. Like, art style wise, it still holds up and everything. So if I activate boost, I can basically spam magic almost for free because of how fast the MP regens. At least I'm doing full charge ones. I can deplete it if I just mash the C button, but you also move faster while in boost, I recall. And the activation of boost itself gives you iframes, so you can use it as a dodge if you have boost in stock and stuff. These guys teleport. It's a little annoying. It's nothing too bad. You can also stun certain enemies by doing falling attacks like that. It's a chance thing. It won't always land it, I think. It's a chance to stun, yeah, basically. Alright. Up this way. Whoa. Invisibles. So when you level up, your stats go up and everything, and the game rewards you for leveling up quite a bit. Like the difference in stats between levels are pretty darn huge. But also you get diminishing returns for grinding beyond what's necessary to clear a boss. So I'm not actually hanging around the grind, I'm just navigating through the dungeon right now. I am stopping to kill everything, but just because killing things is fun. Also, you know, I do need to experience a little bit. Alright. If we want to get there, we gotta raise this platform first. So in order to raise that platform, we gotta find the button for it. Oh, hey there, I didn't see you. There are no potions in this game or means of healing other than going out. Like if you get a specific item later on, it lets you heal when you're out of combat by standing still. But other than that, there's actually no way to restore your health other than item drops. Some enemies will drop herbs and stuff when you kill them, and you can get some health back. But other than that, it's a pretty risky game. The old school style, because you know you don't get your health back in between combat. Oh dear, I overshot. Easy to do. Okay, 1, 2. There you go. So I picked up a Rhoda fruit here, which is the fruit of a Rhoda tree. Which is pretty obvious, I guess. What are we gonna use it for? You'll see later. Alright, we're on the upper floors here. Need to figure out where to go. It's a pretty big place. Yeah, I'm just gonna put out the boost now, so I can get a few more hits in. The combat will look a lot more interesting, a lot more fast-paced as we go ahead. So if you're hoping for exciting action, you'll see it eventually. So Unico wields a battle axe, as you can see. That little special move is it's a guard break move. What it does is it lowers defense to 1, I think, if you land it, and you have to press like direction plus attack specifically for it, like so. Oh wait, not defense to 1. It just decreases the defense, yeah. That's what it does. So if you were a first time player wandering around this area and stuff, probably just go explore the dungeon and stuff, and But I know where to go, more or less. Kinda. I vaguely remember it. It's been a while. Gotta go after that guy. Alright. Great guys, that means these are important. Right, we meet the bounce pad here. It would be nice if the game had a combo counter, but it's not important. Alright. What do we got here? The Emerald. So the whirlwind power increase, and I think now we can do a charge attack. Yeah. Multi-throw stuff. Alright, we opened that room back there. Fortunately, there we go. We've got charge attacks now. So interacting with objects will reset your charge. So you gotta hold the button down again, but you know, it is what it is. It's fine. So the charge version lets us hover for longer, so... like so. This is the outside of the tower. You get a lot of shots like this. The game looks really cool, even now. I think so, at least. And we've acquired the Blue Moon Crest. And that's a Rue, I believe. Let's see. Yep, little Rue creatures. What? Strange. If you're a demon, then why don't I feel threatened by you? I actually think you're kind of adorable. Are you one of the Rues, maybe? My grandpa told me about you little guys. Said the vapors outside transformed you into demons, but demon or no, you were just too cute. So they're the mascot creatures of the game. Of these. And actually that script can be read. Each letter corresponds to a different letter in the alphabet. So if you want it, you can actually decipher it. And if I remember correctly, they're saying very rude things, but we can't tell that. So I know that's a I am. Yeah, it's I am. I'm not sure. I can't read it. I remember translating this before, but the first two words are I am, and then it's something. Not really trained for this. I don't have any idea what you're saying at all. If someone from House Zhenma were here, maybe we'd be able to communicate, but I wouldn't even know where to begin. Basically, the rules being like, hey, give me food. And not being very polite while doing it. I remember that much. I didn't translate everything, but yeah. I'm sorry, I just don't understand. House Tova has a proud legacy, but I'm afraid demon linguistics just aren't a big part of it. Wait, are you hungry? Is that it? And the Rue's happy. I'll take that as a yes. Come to think of it, I just might have some food to give you. So we'll give it the Rhoda fruit, and yeah, it made a heart symbol, so I guess it's happy. Whoa, is that a piece of Claria ore? Unica's axe has been strengthened. That's amazing. I never knew you guys were so talented. Thank you so much. So yeah. I remember if you talk to this guy is talking about how he wants to stare at the Rhoda fruit all day, and he's like, should I eat it now or should I eat it later? I am drooling so much that I am going to die of dehydration. Something like that. It's pretty funny if you actually do stop to translate all the Rue dialogue. You get a lot of funny little jokes. Like the programmers had a lot of fun with that. The translators too. Like they just put in little sneaky messages in there. You know, that kind. We fought you guys. I'm not hanging around this time. I got my powered up shot, so that's all I need really. So yeah, roll the fruit, we can pick it up, it's for giving to the Ruse, and the Ruse will give us stuff. Depends, they might give us Clario, which is how we get our weapon upgrades, or they might give us magic boosts, or just straight up give us equipment. So basically, you always want to get items from them. Alright, one more round to come. We can afford to. Oops. So enemies respawn if you leave the room. It's one of those games. Good for grinding, not so much if you accidentally walk out. Not too much trouble though, they can handle. So the charge whirlwind is pretty strong because of the damage, because of how many hits it does if you just like run into them. So yeah, pretty good for combat. You always want to keep your button held down for charges. Alright, so we got that crest, we can gonna put it here now. And that will open up, yep, there we go. We can progress. This looks like a boss. Huh. I think we lost him. Annoying little runt. How the hell can he evade us for this long? Doesn't he ever get tired? There's no way he could have gone much further. I say we keep looking. Sorry, but I've lost what little interest I had. There's no glory in catching a sorcerer who'd rather run for cover than stand and fight. He's clearly not a worthy opponent. Man, you need to lighten up. It's the truth of the hunt, you know? Excuse me. I'm sorry to interrupt, but you're not from the search party, are you? If not, then you might want to get out of here. This tower is a pretty dangerous place to be. Is this girl for real? This is too funny. Just look at her. Look at her clothes and a dumb expression on her face. She's a total hick. I'm a what now? Identify yourself, little girl. Are you a friend of that sorceress? What sorcerer? I'm Unica Tova, apprentice to the Holy Knights of Is. Unica Tova. Huh. So they've got a little shit like you working in service to the goddesses, do they? Guess they must be really hurting for help up there. Okay, I told you my name. How about you return the favor? You've been on the surface this whole time. I guess that means you missed your chance to take refuge in the shrine. Man, I heard the people of Use were a bit on the simple side, but this is just sad. Yeah, it's no fun when they come right up to you and practically beg you to kill them. There's no sports in it, you know? Hey, maybe you should try one of those demon familiars that Zava let us use. Suit yourself. I have no idea what's going on right now. What are you two talking about? Capture the goddesses and kill any interlopers. Those are our orders. The goddesses? You mean Lady Rhea and Lady Fina? Seriously, who the hell are you and what are you doing here? That's enough chatter out of you, hick girl. Coming to this tower will be the last mistake you ever made. A demon? Have fun! Well, you're one ugly guy. Alright, he turns into bats. So I kind of messed up my iframe there, but yeah, basically I was timing my release to like get around it. Yeah, I came up beyond that. He can't be harmed while he's in the platform, so we just gotta like stall him out. Okay, we're taking a lot of damage, surprisingly. Probably should be careful now. Alright, I'm going for this. Alright. I'm gonna use Whirlwind to escape a little bit. Alright, there we got around him this time. Don't get caught up by the bats. It is normal, we're at half health, it's the first boss, or not even the first boss, the first mini-boss. And we're barely whittled him down to half health. It's not too simple a game, as you can tell. Alright. Both halves will be taking damage. We gotta make do. There we go, we dodged that one. Get out of here, you bats. I'm still in boost mode, so I'm not gonna take as much damage. Yeah, we probably shouldn't approach that one. He's coming out of that form. We'll get him. And there we go. Opportunity. Alright, got out of that sticky situation over there. Do a little jump and into a whirlwind. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, right. We settled it. Not so bad. And we got a health back too. But yeah, the bosses do not mess around in this game. Phew, I don't know how I did it, but I did it. But who in the world were those two? Why would you be hanging around with demons? I don't know, Unica, use your head. Plus, why would they want to capture Lady Rhea and Lady Fina? Oh, that was a fun little detour. But fine. And now we can go on. Oh. 2 items down here. The bronze key. That's an item we need to move on. And we got the Mask of Eyes. Put us back at the first floor. Gotta figure out where to go now. Alright, so we should take a look at what we have. It's a simple key fashioned of bronze found in the waiting room area. And we got... Where's the Mask of Eyes? Oh yeah, it's on the equips. The magical mask allows us wearer to see hidden passages and objects but hides living creatures. So what this item does is it lets us see secret passages, but it also hides all the enemies. They're still there and we can still attack them. I mean, there's none on this floor. But yeah, you see, down there, they're still there. Just that we can't see them. So we can use this mask for revealing secret passageways and all hidden bridges and whatnot. So we'll do that. We gotta look for some place that will give us gotta look for some place where there might be a hidden secret. Or we could just go down that way. Doors down there. Oh, that should be enough. Alright. So they were talking about a sorcerer, right? That was running away. This passageway looks like a dead end, doesn't it? Way other than the bats, which I accidentally left the room, so I'm gonna have to kill again. We did get a level up out of it, so... These guys are pretty annoying. If you're not at the same height as you, then you gotta use whirlwind and just jump into them. The hitbox will hit them. So this wall looks different, right? I'm gonna equip this accessory. There you go. Hey, I know you. You're Unica Tova, right? Huh? Who's there? Where are you? Haha, calm down. Just take off the mask. Oh, I recognize you from the search party. Same. Let me tell you, it's a relief to find a friendly face in here. I'm Rico Genma, part of the sorcerer contingent. It's nice to meet you. Oh, okay. You must be Priest Genma's grandson then, right? How did you wind up in a place like this? Well, when I came to, I found myself stumped in a heap right outside this tower. I figured I'd take a peek inside, and when I did, I caught a glimpse of some people heading up the stairs. Naturally, I assumed they were part of the search party, so I followed them, but that turned out to be a bad idea. Ow. Oh no, are you hurt? Yeah, but there's no need to worry. I cast some healing magic on it, so I'm just waiting here for the wound to close. I can't really walk on this leg till it does though. Well, at least it's not incurable, I guess. At least you have good cover until it does heal. So those people you saw, did they turn to be a couple of thugs? Like a really muscly man and a woman with all kinds of tattoos? How did you know? I had a run-in with them myself. Oh my, I'm glad you managed to get away then. When I caught up with them, they taunted me and then summoned some kind of big demon that chased me all over the tower. Sounds like we both had similar experiences. I can't imagine how a human being would be able to exercise that kind of control over demons though. I don't know, but one thing's for sure, we gotta watch our backs in here. Those two clearly aren't messing around. Crap, you're right, this could be really bad. Huh? What do you mean? Before they ran off, they were talking about trying to capture Lady Rhea and Lady Fina. What? I don't understand. Every detail you just told me makes me more nervous than the last. If the goddesses truly are in this tower, then someone is clearly targeting them. We have to hurry and find them before... There's an art I still don't get, but I have to admit, I have a bad feeling about pretty much all of this. So far, the demons on these lower floors haven't posed much of a challenge, so I think I just need to push on a bit further. I wish I could join you, but I need to stay here and rest until my leg heals. I'll be no good in a fight as I am. There is something I think you should have though. It might help you overcome some of the obstacles you're facing here. And we receive blue necklace. What's this? It's a protective talisman handed down from generation to generation in a house Genma. It has the power to weaken the pool of wicked magic, so it might help you overcome any traps our enemies have set. Ah, that does sound helpful. Thanks. Take care, Unica. Remember to watch your back. Okay. Alright, bats. Ow. Off. Okay. That's gone. Alright. Now we got this new thing. Remember how we mentioned it's good against traps? Well, didn't we see a trap earlier that teleported us? Maybe we should try that corridor again. Oh yeah, I tried to double jump there. You get a double jump later in the game. We're totally fine though, as long as we don't touch the center. Now you see these guys are red, so that means we probably should go take him down. We won't like instantly lose to this trap, but we still need to take these guys out, so yeah, one more to go. They're actually trying to pull me in right now, and it's really hard to see the bullets against the glow, but there we go, we managed. Oh, Unica, you're leaving the SP items. Wow, not bad, Rico. Not bad at all. Your family is awesome. I wonder who set the trap though. Was it those two punks? I mean, they seem strong, but it was really pretty sophisticated magic. There's no way either of them could be that good. Not that I'm one to judge, I guess. Unica? Ah, Roy. Was it her, Roy? Well, it's good to see you still in one piece. Ramona! Boy, am I glad to see you too. I was starting to get worried. I don't think you're the one who should be worrying here. Honestly, do you have no shame at all? Well, this is a fine how do you do. Don't you dare interrupt me when I'm talking to you. You're just an apprentice. You weren't even supposed to be in the search party to begin with. You practically forced your way in. So what in the world made you think it was okay to go wandering around the demon stronghold alone? I I was trying to get some combat experience. I mean, I'm here, so I kind of like to be used to it if push comes to shove. Besides, Father Superior gave me permission, so I don't know why you're in my case. I follow protocol. Combat experience my ass. You did this because Lady Rhea and Lady Fina are in here somewhere, and you know it. Whenever those two are involved, you completely lose sight of reality. You don't think, you just act. I'll bet it never crossed your mind that this little stunt of yours might have Commander Galleon and Ramona worried sick. An apprentice should behave like an apprentice, damn it, not like some blowhard pioneer. But you're just a novice yourself, and you're only 1 year older than me. When are you gonna stop treating me like a little kid? When you stop acting like one. What was it you wrote in your enrollment form when asked why you wanted to become a knight? Because I love ladies Rhea and Fina? Shut up, shut up, shut up. Alright, that's enough of you two. I know you practically grew up together, but this is neither the time nor the place for your little schoolyard quarrel. We didn't grow up together. Well, whatever the case may be, you need to consider your surroundings. We're here for a common goal and we need to work together. We'll do a better job of finding the goddesses if we can all cooperate and coordinate. Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry. Now, right as we were walking in, you were mumbling something about two punks setting a trap. Would you mind filling us in on the details? Oh, sure. Why would anyone else be looking for the goddesses? We could have a real situation on our hands here. We should discuss this with Father Shion at once. I'm also a bit concerned about Riko Genma. I understand he's in a safe room, but he's still injured and alone. Yeah, that's a good point. I think you and I should attend to him, Roy. As for you, Unica, I believe you had enough training for one day. I want you to return to home base immediately. But once Riko is safe and secure, we'll be right behind you. Then we can get all our facts straight and formulate a plan of attack. Understood? Yes, ma'am. Don't get sidetracked on your way back to base now. I mean it. Alright, I get it. Waiting around at the base of the tower sounds really tedious. Maybe I'll just explore a teensy bit further before heading back. Well, the character has spoken. We move on. And we have to fight bats. Roy was right all along. Now I have to deal with some of the most annoying enemies in the game. Airborne enemies are really annoying. Because otherwise you like gotta do jump attacks and try to hit them. But then you can change altitude and everything. These guys have shields, so they block frontal attacks. They do a pretty huge amount of damage too. Okay, I was in a little bit of a pinch there, so I busted out first. Of course, you can't have an RPG without slimes, so we're gonna beat up slimes and stuff. And we got leather boots. Better armor. Let's equip that. Oops. Fell right to the bottom. Slime is where I knocked him down and he stayed there. Yeah, this is the thing. Enemies don't go away when you just knock them down. Come at me. Stunned him. And I stunned you too. I'll give you some healing items. Alright. My health's not in quite as dire a situation now. And we got a level up, so now we're safe. Let's take this path first. Why not? A chest. The Beast Medallion. That could probably be useful. But what the heck is this? It gives me the creeps. It looks like it's part of a larger relief, so maybe some kind of key? Oh hey, it's like Zelda. The door locks, you gotta beat up the enemies and then you can come back in. There you go. You're good to go. It might be prudent to just get a little bit more experience before we continue. There you go. Corner. This music's pretty sweet, isn't it? It's actually a remix of the tower theme from Ys 1. Yeah, in later games we do get to revisit this tower, but for Origin, the entire dungeon, the game only takes place in the dungeon, which is the tower, so we don't get to visit outside the tower, sadly. The entire game takes place within this tower and we gotta climb it. But there's a lot of floors, so we're gonna be seeing a lot of action and different locales and stuff too. Forgot if the left has anything. Oh, just a button. Yeah, then I guess we should hit this way first. Ah, the door. Got it. It's not really that much faster, but I just like using this one ability. Look at all those wonderful landscapes. Nope, there's no Hub Town or whatever. Hub Town would be home base or like floor 1. I mean, we're part of the mission team. We're just supposed to scale the tower and find the goddesses, so we're pretty much just doing that. Other Easter games are a little more like different world, the Hub Towns, dungeons, and stuff. The plots of the East games are mostly just self-contained. Like the comparison is Zelda. You don't need to play 1 to know what happens in like the later ones. But although it is good to know, there is some general lore that carries over, and they are in sequential order. It's just that they're different adventures. So yeah, and Origin is just like lore, like the background lore of Ys 1 and 2, and how it leads into the setting of the games and stuff. So we actually don't play as the main character of the Ys games, which would be Ado. You don't get to play Ado. He's an unlockable character for mission mode, but he's not in the story. Yeah, he comes later, like centuries later. Alright, we got ourselves our save point, and I think this is it. It's probably anytime you see a big door like this with the medallion, it's a boss fight. So we're gonna go ahead. Get ready for epic boss fights. This is known for epic boss fights and great boss music. So we're gonna go in for this. Here we go then. The Beast's Chamber. Seems I've caught a lucky break. No demons, no crazy interlopers, just a whole lot of empty space. Good place to set up camp, I'd say. All this fighting's really been wearing me out. I could use a breather. Good God, you're huge. Holy crap! Is that one of the huge demons that attack Ys? What do I do? I'll never be able to beat this thing. No, scratch that. I will beat it. I have to. Lady Ree, Lady Fina, please grant me your blessings. And Dad, please give me the strength to do this. Don't worry, Unica. He's more bark than bite. He's only the first boss. You gotta dodge bullet hell though. Alright, lasers. You notice we're not actually doing any damage to him because that's not his weak point. We're just trying to stun him. Gonna have to stun him first. Oh, bubbles. If we use Whirlwind, we can clear out the bubbles, so there's that. Then we go up here and hit the weak point until he knocks us off. And he spawns leeches and stuff. And you see the places where there's green slime on the floor, it actually makes the floor slippery. You'll see some enemies who do that later on. Ow. That was a lot of damage. It's been really long since I've played this game. He's doing that sucking thing. Ow, he bit me. Alright. I'm actually not doing so hot right now in terms of health. Alright, we got opportunity. I fell off. Oh, not good. Forget it. I'm just gonna wait. Okay, never mind. I got another attack on. So it's not a time cycle. It's not cycle based. It's damage based. I think. Oh, he will swap back after a while. Yeah, so you take reduced damage when you're in boost mode. So I decided to risk it and take that bit of damage. Still in boost mode, so we're fine. Gonna do his arm sweep attack. Nope, lasers. And he's doing a suck. Gotta wait here. Alright, we're fine, we're fine. Activating boost mode for the safety. Alright, he's down. Hit his weak point. Knocked me back there. We can also just jump over the bubbles, so it's also an option. Ah, slippery fall, slippery fall. There you go. Oh, not the time for this. Ah, stop knocking me over. Alright, we're good. Alright, we got boost mode up. There we go. He went down. I actually wasn't looking at his health bar. So... hey, we got it. Not bad for a first boss, don't you think? How the hell did I survive that? That was intense. Yeah, he actually got knocked down to half health. Or like less than half health. We're fine though. So now we gotta keep going. Look, that's a change of scenery. The flooded prison. Alright. So, yep. Every couple of floors and after each boss, we get a new locale, sort of. And that's basically like the different change in... we get a different enemy set, a different background music, and different like room designs. But yeah, that's how this game runs. And you can see there's a lot of floors to this tower, so it's a huge, huge dungeon. There's a lot of plot to be had, so yeah. But I think a good place to stop would be here because we're like separating. It's best to separate them by like the chapters, and a vague way to separate the chapters would be just to like separate them by kind of like by different floor sets. So it's a good floor set to stop, I guess. So next time we do its origin, we'll be covering Flooded Prison to completion, most likely. Yep. Alright. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you around in the next stream set. Yep. See you then.